alternate Super Bowl 4, where we dive into what if the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns had advanced to Super Bowl 4 at Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, for this purpose of the video game, we are in New Orleans, but it's the Superdome. Use Tulane Stadium. Hopefully EA Sports brings back Creative Stadium or Classic Stadiums eventually. Maybe we'll redo this video. But moving on to alternate Super Bowl 4, as Bill Nelson leads the Cleveland Browns up against Daryl LaMonica and the Oakland Raiders. Oakland coming in with a new head coach this year, John Madden. Cleveland bringing back the same old coach, Blanton Collier, that led them to a Super Bowl III championship. Remember, in Super Bowl III, Cleveland shocked Oakland. Not really shocked because it's the NFL, so they would have been the better team anyway. We're going to highlight the running backs. Rookie running back for Cleveland, Ron Johnson, up against Oakland's veteran Charlie Smith. Cleveland's Ron Johnson, rookie, comes in, moving Leroy Kelly to fullback. Cleveland's got a strong 1-2 punch. Looking on the sidelines of the Cleveland Browns, they're looking to repeat and give the NFL its 4th straight alternate Super Bowl, pretty much telling the AFL that they were never that good anyway. Hopefully history will define the AFL in a different way than it has so far. Cleveland is going to kick off. Don Cockcroft lines up to kick. Bo Scott back deep to return for the Oakland Raiders. The NFL, led by the Dallas Cowboys, won Super Bowl I over the Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl II over the Houston Oilers, and Cleveland beat Oakland in Super Bowl III. And we're underway with Super Bowl IV from Tulane Stadium in New Orleans. Scott in the end zone. No, that's not Scott, that's Charlie Smith. And here come the Oakland Raiders, led by quarterback Daryl LaMonica, playing in his 3rd Super Bowl. He was a backup for Buffalo in Super Bowl I, and started with Oakland Super Bowl III and now 4. The Mad Bomber, Daryl LaMonica, under center. Looks like they're going with 3 wide receivers as Rod Sherman's in the huddle with Warren Wells and Fred Biletnikoff. Taking a while to call their play. Here they come from the 20. From the shotgun, LaMonica. He sends Billy Cannon, the tight end, in motion. It's a handoff to Charlie Smith, and he's right up the middle. He's going to pick up 8 yards. We get to the 27. It's a 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3 for the Oakland Raiders. Draw play right off the start. Bursts right up the middle before he's tackled by Jim Howell. LaMonica breaks the huddle. He's back in the shotgun. Spread out 5 wide receivers. LaMonica back to pass. Over the middle, and it is incomplete, intended for Rod Sherman. Had a little too much mustard on that pass. And we're looking at the starting lineup. Jim Otto, Gene Upshaw, Jim Harvey, Harry Shue, and Bob Spiss. The wide receivers, Fred Biletnikoff, Warren Wells, Billy Cannon, the tight end, Larry Todd, and Charlie Smith are your running backs. Daryl LaMonica out of Notre Dame. Here's the handoff to Charlie Smith. He gets the 1st down before being crushed out in the corner by number 40. Eric Barnes with a hellacious hit, but it was not enough. Smith had gotten the 1st down already. Eric Barnes out of Purdue University. LaMonica under center, I formation. There's going to be another, nope, it's a play action fake. LaMonica throws. He's got Billy Cannon, the former Heisman Trophy winner, before Barnes makes the tackle. Billy Cannon in his 11th year out of Louisiana State. 1st down, Raiders. Raiders are coming out with a vengeance this year, proving that last year's Super Bowl defeat is not going to be their legacy. There is John Madden, looking svelte. From the 47 in Cleveland territory, LaMonica in the shotgun. Here's the play action fake. He's got time. He throws. It's out of bounds. Looked like it was intended for. I'm not sure. Oh, looking at the Cleveland defensive line, Ron Snitto and Jack Grader, your ends. Marvin Upshaw, your tackle. Your linebackers, Dale Lindsey and Bob Mathis in the middle. John Garlington and Jim Houston on the outs. Your corners are Eric Barnes and Walt Sumner. Mike Howell and Ernie Kellerman are your safeties. There's a look at Ernie Kellerman, number 24. LaMonica under center. He sends Fred Biletnikoff in motion. There's the handoff to Charlie Smith. He's going to be stacked up and tackled by number 24, Ernie Kellerman.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, it's a nice space for him.
Excuse me. LaMonica in the shotgun from the 43. Third down and 6. He takes a snap. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. It is caught by Fred Biletnikoff, and he is down to the 19-yard line before being stopped by Walt Sumner. Running the out pattern, his specialty. Beautiful catch by Biletnikoff to get the Raiders into the red zone. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. John Madden having a drink of Gatorade. LaMonica brings the Raiders to the line. He's going to go under center with an I formation, split to the right. LaMonica gives Charlie Smith right up the middle, and he is inside the 10, 1st and goal. No, that is Leroy Todd. Number 22, Larry Todd out of Arizona State in his 11th season. Originally drafted by the San Francisco 49ers in 1965. How is he in his 11th season? Oh, he started 11 games. You'll have to forgive me. He's in his 4th season out of Arizona State. 1st and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, LaMonica hands off. It is Charlie Smith, the 2nd-year running back out of Utah. 110th overall pick in the 1968 draft. The NFL started common drafts in 1966 after the official merger with the AFL. LaMonica in the shotgun, 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Bomber throws. Touchdown, Billy Cannon. The former Heisman Trophy winner gets it in the end zone, and the Raiders take the lead off the opening drive, 6-0. Just a simple out pattern by Cannon. Shows off his ball skills once he's in the end zone. Now George Blanda, the veteran, the 20-year man, kicks the extra point through, and it is 7-0 Oakland Raiders. Blanda in his 20th season out of Kentucky. He's seen it all. He's also the backup quarterback for the Raiders as they decided Cotton Davidson was expendable, and Blanda was able to be the backup. Blanda will kick off. He's setting the ball on the tee now as the Raiders go over the play. Their strategy, giving the ball to Bill Nelson, last year's Super Bowl champion Cleveland Browns. Blanda kicks it off. It is going to be taken in the end zone. Looks like number 35, Charlie Lee. Bo Scott, I'm sorry, I was reading the Raiders roster. There is Bill Nelson, the sixth-year man out of USC, originally drafted in 1963 by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is the man this year. They got rid of... oh man, I'm drawing a blank. They brought in Jerry Rome to replace the former starter. Bill Nelson is your man now. He is the starter in Cleveland. From the shotgun, Nelson back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It is incomplete. Here's a look at the line. Fred Hoagland, your center. John DeMarie and Gene Hickerson, your guards. Monty Clark at the tackle. Ron Johnson is your rookie running back, with Charlie Lee as his secondary back. Of course, Leroy Kelly is the fullback. Paul Warfield and Gary Collins are your receivers. Fair Hooker is in right now on a 3-receiver set. From the shotgun on second down, Nelson calling the signals. There's the handoff to Ron Johnson. Trying to get around the corner. He just ran. Oh, it's a fumble. And Ben Davidson, number 83, falls on it. Ron Johnson, he come around the corner. He literally just ran right through the corner. Let's see this. He just literally ran over a Raider, but he fumbles, and Ben Davidson is able to fall on it. And the Oakland Raiders are in great field position now. They have a short field. Ben Davidson out of the University of Washington.
When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
1st and 10 at the 25. Darryl LaMonica comes under center. The Mad Bomber. He is going to fake the handoff on the play action. He's going to throw. It is incomplete as he was looking for Cannon once again, but there is a penalty flag. Let's check what the flag is. Oh, this is going to back the Raiders up. He's going to be holding on Bob Smith's.
And maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Here's a look at Mike Howell, number 34. From the shotgun, 1st and 20. LaMonica is going to give it off to Charlie Smith, and he is going to be stacked up for a loss. Coming in to make the tackle is number 24, Ernie Kellerman. Out of the University of Miami of Ohio, the Redskins. Remember, this is 1968, so they were the Redskins for 69.
That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage?
2nd down and 23 from the 38. Just inside the 38. LaMonica under center, or no, in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Charlie Smith. Smith is going to pick up maybe 4 for being tackled by Mike Howell.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. Strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the
LaMonica in the shotgun. Throws it, and it is going to be dropped, broken up. And that is the end of the first quarter of the Oakland Raiders leading Super Bowl IV 7-0. They have the ball.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin,
Welcome back to Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Super Bowl 4.
They are, however,
It is
facing
4th down and 17 from the 32. Looks like the Raiders are going to go for it. LaMonica staying on the field.
And the first play will be a
Nope,
field
they are
goal
going to kick the
try.
field goal. What a
This is
fake out.
49
George
yard
Blanda
attempt
from
to
49 yards. Can the 20-year vet kick it through? And the kick is up,
And his kick is absolutely
and it is good. George Blanda in his 40s, kicking it from 48 yards,
take advantage of the short field.
right down the middle.
Never turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the
It is 10-0 Oakland.
While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate.
Bill Nelson now preparing to come back on after the fumble by the rookie Ron Johnson out of Michigan, the Wolverine. Laid the ball on the ground, and now the Browns have got to try and recover. Luckily, the defense held and only gave up 3 points. Blanda will kick off. Bo Scott back to return.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will
Here is the
send
kick
this
from
one away.
Blanda. Scott will take the ball in the end zone. Coming out of the 10 to the 20. Shakes the tackle, gets up to the 21.
Past the 20, call it the 20.
Now the Browns are in a hole.
And as the Cleveland Browns come back out on the field, they'll get going again on offense here in a second. But 1-15 this last year, and it's a franchise that since moving back.
They are the defending Super Bowl champions. Don't listen to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis as they are talking modern football.
But I think there's
Bill Nelson in the huddle.
here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season. But I think
From the 21, Nelson leads them out. He's going to get under center.
Front office, head coach, all in lockstep together.
There's the handoff. Oh, he is going to be met in the backfield by Dan Connors. Stacked up. Ron Johnson for a loss.
We just have another example of how the defense is winning this game.
Dan Connors at the University of Miami, Florida, got in the backfield before Ron Johnson got there.
You got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass.
It is going to bring up second down at 12 from the 20-yard line.
The play calling right now.
Under center is Nelson. Back to pass. He's going to throw it out to the flat. It is caught by number 43, Fair Hooker,
If you're running out route,
the rookie out of Arizona State.
you end up near the sideline.
But he only picked up maybe 3 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Practice, toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop.
From the 23, Nelson back to pass.
To throw.
Connors is on the rush, and he is going to be hit by Jim Otto, number 34.
He could not get away that time.
Gus Otto, sorry, not 00 is Jim Otto. Gus Otto, number 34 of the University of Missouri, come on the blitz. Nelson held the ball too long. You'll see here in the replay is Gus Otto coming around the end. He is able to get around the tackle, number 77.
Really nice job, but when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost
Dick Shafrath. Nelson never saw him coming. He saw Connors. He was ducking for the rush from Connors, and Otto hits him from behind. It'll bring up 4th and 20 as Cockcroft now will be punting from his own end zone. The Raiders have totally taken control of this Super Bowl. The Browns are in trouble. There's the punt from the end zone. It is taken at the 45.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return.
George Atkinson 9 yards on the return, and the Raiders are in good field position at the Cleveland 43 as LaMonica brings them back out. They are 2 for 2 in scoring on drives here in the second quarter.
Is conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a
Dale Lindsey trying to call the play, seeing if Cleveland can't get a turnover somehow, get the ball back for the Browns offense. From the 43, LaMonica, he's going to be in the under center.
touchdowns.
Cleveland coming up the line. LaMonica, they're out blitzing. He's going to throw it. It is caught by Rod Sherman. It is going to be enough to pick up 3 yards. Down to the 40.
Receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
Rod Sherman, the wide receiver at the University of Southern California, a 4th-round pick of the Baltimore Colts in 1966.
Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
From the 40, LaMonica under center, I formation. There is a give to Charlie Smith. He's going to pick his way for maybe 3 more yards. 2 yards, gets down to the 38, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Charlie Smith, the 2nd-year back out of Utah. 110th overall pick in the 1968 NFL draft by these Oakland Raiders from the 37. LaMonica in the shotgun. Back to pass. The blitz is on. It's a completion to Smith. He's got the 1st down, and he's going to get his way inside the 30 to the 26. Charlie Smith. LaMonica saw the blitz coming and dumped it off. The Browns are coming right up the middle with the screen pass. Smith gets inside the 30 and goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. LaMonica brings him up. He is going to be in the shotgun. Got a slot on the right. There's a handoff. And Smith gets maybe a couple. He's got 20 yards on the ground in this game. John Garlington on the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I was like 2nd and 9 if he picked up a yard. LaMonica. And we are at the 2-minute warning with the Oakland Raiders driving, leading 10-0. Welcome back to the Super Bowl IV. Looking at the scoring throughout the quarters. Holding the goose egg on the Browns so far. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl II held the Oilers to 3 points. From the 26. 2nd down and 10. Back to pass. LaMonica throws another screen. This time the Browns are ready for it. Number 51, Dale Lindsey. Right there, the linebacker out of Western Kentucky in his 4th year. 7th round draft pick in 1965 by the Cleveland Browns.
Setting up the screen and getting downfield didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one. Defense has set themselves
from the 26. It's 3rd down and 9. LaMonica under center. No, in the shotgun. He's got Warren Wells inside the 5. What a rocket pass from the Mad Bomber. Wells on the streak. Mike Howell makes the tackle. LaMonica looks round, throws to the right. Wells streaking toward the end zone. And if it wasn't for Howell, that would have been a touchdown pass. Warren Wells, the 5th-year player out of Texas Southern, drafted by the Detroit Lions in the 1964 NFL Draft. 1st and goal from the 2. LaMonica in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the left. Warren Wells split out right. LaMonica throws into the end zone. It is caught by Billy Cannon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown Raiders! And the Raiders go up 16-0 now as Billy Cannon was wide open. There wasn't a Brown in sight. Is this the 1969 Browns or the 2016 Browns? Billy Cannon holds on, and George Blanda to come on and kick the extra point. Blanda is so talented, he's going to kick it left-footed.
He's got it.
And it is good with 1 minute 1 second left in the half. The Raiders lead 17-0.
So that lines up a
Well, Bill Nelson has got to get the Browns moving now.
ends with an Oakland touchdown.
Meeting with his line. Don't have much choice. There is Blanton Collier, the head coach of the Browns. John Madden with the Raiders. You got to use your imagination in these alternate Super Bowls sometimes, people. Can only change what I can change. There were 2 outdoor Super Bowls in New Orleans. Both were affected by weather, but not to the point where it'll affect the game. And they're going to keep it in the end zone. Super Bowl 4 had rained throughout the previous Saturday and into Sunday morning, but then cleared off. And Super Bowl 6 was cold. So neither one you could really see at game time. There's a look at Billy Andrews, linebacker of the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland's offense takes over as Nelson's calling the plays. Probably trying to get his guys to calm down. A look at future Hall of Famer Paul Warfield. Fair Hooker, the rookie. 1st and 10 from the 25. Nelson under center. He's got twins to the right. Single back. Back to pass. Throws. It is caught, and it'll be a 1st down, and Cleveland calls a timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
I think that was Paul Warfield interception. This camera angle's kind of hard to see sometimes.
So the offense takes the timeout, and they are
Kind of looked like Willie Brown was on the sidelines. I'm not sure about that. It'd just be a computer glitch. No, he's out there. Okay. Nelson calling the play. He's got 3 receivers in the game, plus tight end Milt Morin. He's got twins to the right. Collins split left. Nelson back to pass. Throws it over to Milt Morin. It is caught, and the Browns will call timeout again. And it's just a short 4-yard pickup. Number 89, Milt Morin, the 3rd-year tight end out of the University of Massachusetts. He was selected by both the Cleveland Browns in the 1st round and the San Diego Chargers in the 3rd round of the 1966, the final split draft.
Second down to the offense.
2nd and 6 from the 43. Nelson in the shotgun. 53 seconds to go in the half. 1 timeout remaining. Back to pass is Nelson. It is, oh my goodness, it is broken up by Willie Brown. Old man Willie. Number 24 out of Grambling State in his 6th year. Gets the hand up there, and it's a good thing because Collins had beaten him and was potentially gone. Hell of a play from Willie Brown.
6 yards to go for the offense.
3rd down and 6. Nelson. He's in the shotgun. There's the fake handoff to Ron Johnson. Throws it over the middle. It is going to be caught by Paul Warfield, but there is a flag down. Warfield, one of the stars of Super Bowl 3. And we're going to get a holding on Monty Clark, the right tackle. It is going to back the Browns up. Make it 3rd down and 16. From the 33. Nelson in the shotgun. There's the handoff. Charlie Lee on the carry and the draw. Raiders call a timeout. 4th down and 10. The Browns are going to bring in the punt team.
So a defensive timeout, chance to
Led by Don Cockcroft.
And get set as we resume action. Send out their punter now.
Cockcroft standing on his 25. There's the punt. It's going to be taken by Atkinson at the 17, and he is going to be stacked up and brought down. Freddie Summers on the tackle. The Raiders come out now. First 4, there's 31 seconds left in the first half, leading 17-0. What do? Did they go deep? Did they run the ball and get to the half? Cleveland will get the ball to start the second half. Maybe the Raiders want to put the final nail in the Browns' coffin and just try and look to coast through the second half. They're getting a deep strike. However, in the I formation with a tight end, sending Edwards in motion. They're going to hand it off Charlie Smith. He's going to fight his way through for about 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5, and nobody's going to call timeout. They're going to let the clock run.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys.
The Raiders are going to come to the line, but are they actually going to run a play? Or are they just going to sit there? 2, 1, and it is the end of the first half. The end of the first half. The Oakland Raiders lead the Cleveland Browns 17-0. We'll send it to your halftime show.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Raiders right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Browns know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Raiders opening drive. Cousins breaks down here, and this will go for a touch. Raiders land the first punch. 3rd down from inside the 30. The quick pass and completion is made, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 2-yard line. Continuing on the drive, completion will be made here to a wide open man. And this play will go for 6. The lead grows to 17. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get back to New Orleans and Brandon Guy.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the 3rd quarter. Cleveland's got the work cut out for them as they've got to try to come back. That was a very fun halftime show. Mardi Gras celebration here in New Orleans. And Lamont, George Blanda set to kick it off. Back deep to return is number 35, Bo Scott, the Ohio State Buckeye. There's the kick. And he will not bring it out. The Browns will get 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on.
They need to get something going. They have had nothing. It started from the Ron Johnson fumble on the first play from scrimmage, and the Browns have not looked like they've been able to recover ever since. Nelson calling the signals in the play and in the huddle, trying to get them to think. Do their job. They are the Cleveland Browns, the defending world champions. But they are getting blitzed in this game. There is the play action fake. Nelson throwing deep. He's got Paul Warfield who shakes the tackle, breaks another, and he's down to the 45-yard line before finally being stopped by number 26, Nehemiah Wilson. Paul Warfield, he beats Wilson on the out. He is able to spin away from one-man, break a Willie Brown tackle before Wilson can bring him down He spins away, gets down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cleveland. Well, they needed to come out firing, and they did, as Paul Warfield, another Ohio State Buckeye, in his 5th season, drafted by both the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. Inside the 45, Nelson comes under center. He is going to give it off to Ron Johnson, and he tries to make a move, but Dan Connors is there to make the tackle. Ron Johnson, the rookie running back out of Michigan, supplanted Leroy Kelly, moving Kelly to the fullback spot. They don't seem to be running much fullback here in the Super Bowl. That could be a problem. Nelson coming under center. They've got twins to the right, tight end on the left. Offset eye. There is going to be a play action fake. Throws it. Caught in the flat. That is number 44, Leroy Kelly. We were just talking about how he wasn't in the game, and he gets a pass reception. Picks up 5 yards. 3rd down and 3. However, Hooker is back in the game now. There's a look at Raider safety Dave Grayson from the 42. In the shotgun, Nelson. He is going to give on the handoff to Johnson, and they're going to lose yards on 3rd and 3. Johnson running right into the back of his blocker, unable to get free. It'll bring up a 4th down. Ike Lassiter being congratulated on his way off the field, and the Browns are sending Don Cockcroft on. However, he is both the kicker and the punter.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got.
They are going for a 56-yard field goal. There is the kick. It is low, and it's good. The Cleveland Browns are on the board with a Super Bowl record 56-yard field goal from the second-year man, Don Cockcroft, out of the University of Adams State. That was a tremendous kick from Cockcroft. And he will now have to take that leg back out and kick off. Even the referee congratulating him on a 56-yard boot. Good thing there's no rain here in New Orleans, no wind anymore in this outdoor stadium. In case you're just joining us, we are in Tulane Stadium. Ignore what you see on the field. And Willie Brown will kneel the ball down, and the Raiders take over. Now they're up 17-3. Can the Cleveland defense get fired up from that 56-yard kick and get a stop? Daryl LaMonica calling the play in the huddle. Daryl LaMonica, Bill Nelson, and of course the Dallas Cowboys' Don Meredith have each started 2 Super Bowls apiece. Pete Beathard for the Oilers started 1. Jack Kemp and the Bills with the other. LaMonica, play action pass. He is going to be brought down. He is sacked by number 82. That is Jim Houston, the linebacker out of Ohio State, the 9th-year player drafted in the first round in 1960. Houston just beats his man on the side, and LaMonica didn't have time to react. LaMonica actually rolled right into him as Houston brings down the Mad Bomber, setting up a 2nd down and 17. Charlie Smith picks up a couple yards.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line.
3rd and 13 for the Raiders. Cleveland is 1 play away from getting what they needed from the 22-yard line. LaMonica brings them up. He is in the shotgun. Twins to the right. back to pass. He's going to dump it over the middle to Smith. Smith is not going to be able to get the first down as a swarm of Browns come and smother him. And it'll bring up 4th down and 3. LaMonica just hit 100 yards passing.
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check.
Dale Lindsey,
Look for the big shot, but be smart.
one of the Browns on the tackle.
Exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
4th down and 3 as Mike Eyeshide comes on the punt. Eyeshide standing inside his 20. He gets the boot away. And it is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Eyeshide just outkicked his coverage. And the Browns trailing 17-3. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Can you go get dressed, please? Nelson. He was able to get a long completion to Paul Warfield on the last drive, but they ended up stalling, having to settle for a Super Bowl record field goal. Nelson back to pass off the play action. He's got time. He is going to throw. It is out of bounds. Gary Collins, it was too far out. Bill Lasky helping the referees out, telling you that it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Cleveland Browns with only 51 total yards in this Super Bowl. Nelson comes under center. They're not giving up on the running game as Ron Johnson, that's his 5th carry. He has a total of 1 yard. Otto on the tackle.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
From the 21.
As the game goes along, you control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Nelson back to pass. It is going to be a 1st down as he finds Milt Morin over the middle. Good. That is the end of 3. Cleveland has the ball, trailing 17-3. As Nelson comes over to check with Coach Collier about what to do now as we enter the 4th quarter. That is a look at the Cleveland Browns helmet.
They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Both these teams making their 2nd straight Super Bowl. The Raiders had to get through the upstart Kansas City Chiefs and hold them off for a 3rd time this season. The Browns had to knock off the young Minnesota Vikings. Nelson back to pass. He's going to go to the corner. It is caught. Paul Warfield on the reception. And it is another 1st down as Cleveland continues on the drive. Nehemiah Wilson, he thought it was a deep pass. He kept going. Brown come back, drags the toes. Warfield, I mean, of the Browns.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have.
And the Raiders are challenging the play because this technology existed in 1969. Looked to me like he had both feet. Held possession throughout. This should be a completion. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. And the Raiders are charged with a timeout.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. I don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
The Raiders are now arguing in the huddle. They're leading, but by looking at the huddle, you can't tell, as the momentum seems to be shifting toward the Cleveland Browns. From the shotgun, Nelson. He's got a 1st and 10 at the 47. He's looking, he throws. He's got a streak in Warfield. He is going to score! Touchdown. There's a flag down, though. And Paul Warfield had beaten the coverage. And it's going to be holding on Cleveland. Monty Clark with a second holding penalty. And that'll bring the ball back to the 37-yard line of Cleveland. That could have been the big play right there that could have gotten Cleveland back in the Super Bowl. Instead, it's going to be set 1st and 20. First and 20 from the 37. That has got to be a heartbreaker for the Browns offense. Nelson going to try again. Here comes the rush. He throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Nelson 7 of 11 for the day, 83 yards passing. Unable to get the Browns into the end zone officially. He was targeting Fair Hooker on that pass. There's a look at George Atkinson, the safety of the Raiders. Nelson from the pistol formation. Back to pass. Throws it out in the right. Morin, he stumbles down, but he gets out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd and 15. Stops the clock with 4:39 to go in this Super Bowl game.
Maybe go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty, Wiley, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it, has every move in the book and continue to get better throughout his
From the 42, Nelson in the shotgun. Back to pass. Here's the rush. He gets the pass off to Fair Hooker, but he stays in bounds at the 50. He'll bring up 4th and 8, and will the Browns decide to do it? Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt? Cockcroft is coming on to punt. No, that was another fake out. 4th and 8, Nelson's in the shotgun. Sure looked like Cockcroft was coming on the field. Back to pass. Here comes a corner blitz. They got him. He got the ball away, but Ben Davidson and Nehemiah Wilson converge. They meet at the quarterback. Incomplete pass officially, and the Raiders take over. And now it's just a matter of running the clock out, as the Cleveland Browns look like they will become the second team in Super Bowl history not to score a touchdown. And the AFL, the celebration on the Raiders sidelines is starting to begin. It's not over yet. There's still 3:59 to go. The AFL looking to get their first Super Bowl victory. Browns need a turnover. Just getting a normal stop isn't going to be enough now. They need a turnover. They need a quick hitter, a pick six, a fumble pickup, a scoop and score. LaMonica under center. The Raiders look to run the ball now. Hewitt Dixon in motion. There is the handoff to Charlie Smith. He's past the 50. He breaks a tackle and he is gone. Charlie Smith to the end zone. Touchdown Raiders! Charlie Smith looked to be stopped in the backfield by Ron Snitto. The Pro Bowler. Smith broke it and was gone. There was no Cleveland Brown in sight. Right at the end, Eric Barnes was able to catch him, but it was too late as Smith had scored, and it is a touchdown Raiders, and that basically puts the game on ice as Blanda comes in to add the extra point. It is good. The Raiders lead 24-3, and there is no doubt in this Super Bowl the Oakland Raiders have dominated from the start, getting the fumble recovery in the beginning, and then taking it down to the end zone here on the long run after a broken tackle. That is definitely the play of the Super Bowl. Blanda will kick it off. Well, Cleveland needed the ball back. They needed to get it back quickly, but giving up a one-play touchdown probably not in their best interest if they are to get back into this. Bo Scott is back deep now to return. There's the kick from Blanda. From the end zone, Scott brings it out. And he will get about to the 23.
He stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line. No, it wasn't Scott. It was Charlie Lee on the return. Well, now the question is, can the Browns at least get in the end zone? They did get there once on a long pass to Warfield, brought back on the hauling from Monty Clark. Can the Browns get into the end zone and avoid being held without a touchdown? Nelson's going to go under center. Back to pass. Throws it in the flat. They're going to call it a completion to Fair Hooker, but he's going to pick up only 2 yards. He does stop the clock with 3:40 to go.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out. And
Browns have got to move quickly now. That is the one bad thing about the long touchdown run from the Raiders, is they did not take a lot of time off the clock, and the game has still got 3:40 to go. The Browns need 3 scores. They're going to have to do it in a hurry. There's a completion to Milt Morin, and he is going to get out of bounds. He is up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 16 yards on the pass. Nelson hits 100 yards passing for the day. Stopped by Dave Grayson. First and 10 from the 40. Nelson coming up. He's going to go from the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers. Back to pass. Throws to the flat. They're going to call it a completion to Ron Johnson. He picks up 4 yards. Picks up 4, and it'll bring up second down and 6. He's able to get out of bounds, stop the clock. From the shotgun, Bill Nelson. Back to pass. Throwing over the middle, Morin catches it. Third down at the 49. 3rd and 1 from the 48-yard line. All of a sudden, Morin has started to be targeted more often. Third and 1. Nelson with 2 backs in the backfield with him in the shotgun. Back to pass. The blitz is on. It is caught. Johnson on the catch. Off the tip. Gets inside Raider territory. George Atkinson tipped the ball, but Johnson's able to concentrate. Catches it over his shoulder. Gets into Raider territory. And continues to drive. It is first down and 10 at the Raiders 37 now on the 15-yard pickup. Nelson under center. Throws it out. Fair Hooker on the catch. He picks up maybe 4. We're going to be leaving in about 15 minutes. Okay? We're going to breakfast. They're going to come later. Yes, today. Later today. There's a replay of the pass out to Fair Hooker. Finesse Taylor on the tackle. Nelson. And we're down to the 2-minute warning. From the 34-yard line, the Browns trailing 24-3. They're going to need to score and score in a hurry. They have taken over a minute and a half on this drive.
So the Browns, as we get you reset, and let's see what they've come.
The only thing they have to show so far is a long 56-yard field goal and a touchdown that was called back on a holding penalty. Nelson's got Johnson. He's got Warfield. He's got Hooker.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage.
Gary Collins. Milt Morin. From the shotgun. Back to pass is Nelson. Throws it out. Oh, what a hit as he hits Ron Johnson. The Browns are going to have to go no huddle.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Back to pass is Nelson. He's got time. Moving forward, throws. toward the end zone, and it is intercepted. Kent McLaughlin, number 47, the fourth-year man out of Nebraska, drafted by the Washington Redskins and the Houston Oilers. McLaughlin just ended the Browns' chance as he steps right in front of Fair Hooker. And the Raiders, 1st and 10 from their own 6 now. With 1:38 to go, the Browns do have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if they use them.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner.
From the I formation. LaMonica hands off Charlie Smith. Breaks the tackle and he's out to the 20. And it looks like the Browns will not. 91 yards rushing from Charlie Smith. Now the only question is, who is the Super Bowl MVP? Is it Daryle Lamonica with his 2 touchdown passes? Is it Ben Davidson for his defensive play? Billy Cannon, 2 receptions in the end zone. Charlie Smith, 91 yards rushing in the long run that put the game on ice. From the shotgun, LaMonica, high snap. And that play is just going nowhere from the start. As Dale Lindsey was in there to break it up. Gets his 4th tackle of the game. LaMonica had to jump for the snap. Why? I know they're just trying to run the clock out, but maybe they should be under center and make sure they protect the ball. 41 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and 17. All Oakland really has to do is run one more play. 18 seconds. From the shotgun again. Well, the Raiders aren't taking my advice. There's a handoff to Smith. And he's not going to get anything. He ended up losing 2 yards, 13 rushes, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. Ernie Kellerman on the tackle. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for Super Bowl IV. Your world champion Oakland Raiders. 24-3. It's just been announced that Daryle Lamonica has been named MVP. The Mad Bomber. Over 150 yards passing. 2 touchdowns. Calling his own plays. Here's some highlights. The pass to Fred Biletnikoff, his only reception on the game. Paul Warfield spinning around, breaking a couple tackles. LaMonica with the first touchdown pass to Billy Keenan. Nope, that one was the second one where he fell down in the end zone. Here's the first one now, out in the flat. The long run from Charlie Smith where he broke a tackle and ran over 50 yards for the score. And your world champion Oakland Raiders here in New Orleans, Super Bowl IV champions. Ladies and gentlemen, join us next month as we'll bring to you alternate Super Bowl V between the defending world champion Oakland Raiders and LaMonica had 100 yards passing. Okay, the defending world champion Oakland Raiders and the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers, as the NFL merger will be in full effect. It is no longer AFL versus NFL. From Miami's Orange Bowl, it'll be the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers, a Bay Area Super Bowl down on South Beach. Thank you for joining us for Super Bowl IV. We'll see you at the end of next month.